What's up, everybody? Healthy Living with Chris Gault here. I am Chris Gault. I am also the author of My Journey to the Fountain of Youth, which is a book you can get on Amazon. It has a lot of great tips on how to look and feel as young as possible as you age in life. And right now we are on week 9 of our trip from Maryland. We're moving from Maryland to California, and we have been on the road for 9 weeks now, ever since July 31st. And because we had to sell our house, and our other house won't be ready until probably late November, so we're going to be on the road for quite more time. And we were in Moab, Utah, and now we are going to move on to Arizona, and then from there you'll have to just see where we're going to go. So just stay tuned and you'll find out. Alright, so we just thought we'd film this. There's a buffalo ranch out here. So we thought we'd show you the buffalo as we're blowing by. Alright, we're on our way to Capitol Reef. We just wanted to show you a little bit of the terrain around here. And this is amazing how many of these reddish big mountains that are flat like this are around here. So it's just a pretty sight, so I thought I would show you that as we make our way to Capitol Reef. So here we are at Capitol Reef. This is the visitor center. Some big mountains here. There's our trusty car. And there's Robin looking at the map. We're trying to decide which path we want to take. There's a lot of trails here, so we're trying to pick the right one, or a one that we will like. But even the visitor center is pretty picturesque compared to most places, and we'll show you the highlights of whatever trail that we pick, and we'll let you know which trail we pick. Festival here at Capitol Reef. So this is Coab Canyon Trail, so we're going to take this, and there's a bunch of switchbacks we hear, and it should be a pretty cool hike, so that's what we're going to be doing. So here's a little info on the trail we'll be taking, and that's the map. So in case you go do this one, we'll show you the highlights, and you can see if you want to do it, and it heads up that way, up this mountain. And you can see it's a beautiful day out. And we're ready to go. Where we are, we're kind of far up there, but some great scenery up here. Got the rocks right next to us, and we're heading up this way, up the trail. And I'll show you a little more as we go. You can see the moon in the background there, but almost looks like you're on another planet over here. Another view of where we're at. Mountains, mountains, mountains all around, and we're heading up that way. At the overlook at the top. Thought I'd show you that. Just coming down the mountain. Just want to show you some of the view here. All the mountains in front of us. We're coming down the mountain, and our car's parked down there somewhere. Beautiful day today. Alright, we're done with the Coab Canyon Trail. I would say it's a moderate hike with a lot of pretty views. So I'd recommend it if you want a hike that's not too strenuous. And we're going to look around and see if there's other hikes in the reefs here, the Capitol Reef. So here we are off-roading it again in our SUV. To get to this trail you have to go on a dirt road, so that's what we're doing. And so the car's bouncing around a little bit, but we're getting there. One thing about driving on this dirt road is you really get right up to the mountains. I mean, we are right next to them. The road mountains. And I think this is where we're going to be parking. So, Grand Wash and Cassidy Arch. It's supposed to be really beautiful up there, so we're going to take a little walk, and the path leads up that way. Here's just some scenery of the trail so far, and we go up this way. After the hike, or the bottom part of it, so heading back, I just want to show you the great view here, and it's just beautiful out.
So here's the view of where we are on the hike right now. Chris went down. The heights are a little much for him, but it's beautiful here. And I'm with Brian.
Yep, pass a little left.
And his family is up ahead a little bit. But this scenery is... So here's the arch. We actually passed it. We didn't even see it. You're supposed to be able to walk on top of it. And I'm not really nervous of stuff, but I don't think I'm walking on top of that. Anyway, there it is. It's pretty cool. A different perspective from up top. Anyway, now we have to go back. And we'll catch up with Chris.
A new friend. And I don't know, we might leave this thing alone. It's kind of, I think I might be getting excited at the dog. So that's a pretty big horse though, right there. And the dog does not like the horse at all. So come on, Stickers, let's go. We'll see a horse. That little cabin over there is Butch Cassidy's childhood home. So he used to live out here.
Okay.
All right, so we left Utah. We're now in Arizona. We're at Lake Powell. I think you can see it over there. You're gonna see much better views of it later on when we are actually going to be on the lake. But it looks like a beautiful lake, and there's great mountains all around it. And so that's where we are next. We're going to be, this is Page, Arizona, that we're staying, and we'll be on Lake Powell. So we're doing Horseshoe Bend, and this just tells you a little information about it. This is in Page, Arizona. This is the view we're looking at. We're going to be heading down that way. Well, those people are. But I just want to show you a little bit of the terrain here. So here we are at Horseshoe Bend. And you can see it's very pretty. There's another view. Some people are getting a little close to the edge there. I wouldn't do that. Right, we're heading to our ride to Antelope Canyon. So I guess it's going to be this blue truck right here. So we're going to load up and head to the canyon. Here we are on our ride. It's a little bumpy, but what do you have to say?
It's bumpy. I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, it's a little cloudy now.
Yeah, so it's a little better to go to Antelope Canyon when the light's coming through, but we'll see what it's like. So it's in front of us there. So we're going to go into that crevice in the rocks. And you can see this is the whole group of people here. And we'll be heading there. That's our guide. This is some of the video footage. to Lake Powell for a little lunch, so we're just heading to the marina right now. Alright, we just did Antelope Canyon and we are going to have some lunch at the marina. You have anything to add? What did you think of the canyon?
I liked it a lot. It was too bad it was so cloudy out, but it was still cool.
Yeah, pretty really neat structure. I would recommend it to anybody. You saw the video, so you know how cool it is. And I'm going to show you the marina here. Our view at lunch. Not a bad view. This is Lake Powell, and we hope to be on the lake tomorrow in some form or fashion. And it should be a lot sunnier tomorrow. It's a little cloudy today. All right, so we rented a boat, and we are heading down Lake Powell. First stop we're going to hit is Antelope Canyon. We're going to see what that looks like, but there's supposed to be some really beautiful scenery on this lake. So when we get to it, we'll show it to you. But right now we're just getting out of the area. And we even have our dog on board today, so she's going to join us on our trip today.
So here's Chris. We're on Lake Powell, and Chris is driving our boat for us. He likes to be the captain. And this is some of the scenery we're seeing. And this is Snickers. I don't know if you can see Snickers or not. Anyway, there's a boat beached on a sandy beach right there. There's a boat dock on a sandy beach right there. And Lake Powell. You don't usually see stuff like this when you're on a boat. Anyway, just enjoying a beautiful day out here. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Here we are just taking a little lunch. So we took the boat, brought it up to the shore here, and this is our view at lunch. Zoom in a little bit. Got some beautiful rocks. It's a beautiful day out. Our dog is getting wet a little bit, or not. He's running away from the water. But all in all, it's really nice out here. So this is Lake Powell. I would recommend taking a boat out here anytime. fish in the water here. And Lake Powell, we're right here. Just got off the boat and we're just looking around. There's like a million little fish in this lake. All right, so we're on our way to Phoenix and we'll be spending there for a day. And then we're gonna take a little bit of a turn on our across the USA trip, because we're gonna go take a break from the mountains and we're gonna go to the beach in Mexico. So we'll be actually driving across the border in Mexico and going to a nice little resort out there where we can hang out on the beach a little bit, and then we'll meet our friends up in New Mexico. You can see we're on the way to Phoenix. This is just some of the scenery. I just wanted to show it to you. It's really, really opened up here. Just a lot of mountains and valleys.
So we're still driving to Phoenix, but the landscape has changed so much. Can you see all those cactuses now, or cacti, whatever they are? There's a lot of them. These big tall ones, they're all over the place. So anyway, just a different kind of scenery that we're coming across.
We're at the Lexus dealership and service center, and we were able to get our car finally fixed. So we've been getting that error message all the way back a few, like a month ago, as you know, in earlier videos, but now we finally got it fixed. So it was the fourth coil and spark plug that had to be fixed, and we got that done. So now we're going to go drive into Mexico, which we're going to do tomorrow. Our car is going to be in good shape, so we're really happy about that, and we're really happy with the good people at Lexus got us in and out really, really fast. So I would always say buy a Lexus, because they really, really do give you fantastic service, and they serviced us in just like a couple of hours. Anyway, talk to you guys. So this is where we're staying in Phoenix, and we only have really one day here. We're only here just as a stopover to get to Mexico. So tomorrow we'll be leaving for Mexico, but I just wanted to show you, this is the view from our hotel room. Alright, so we're on our way to Mexico. We're not far from the border. We're just taking a quick little stop here. Got some mountains in the background, but we should be in Mexico in about an hour or so. Alright, so we are in Ajo, Arizona. Ajo, Arizona. And we're about, I believe, about 40 miles from the border to Mexico. So we're making our way, and we're just going through this little town right here of Ajo, and we should be at the border soon. Like I said, about 40 miles, and we'll try to show you some of that. How come it's not starting? Do I just go? I guess so. The weather changed drastically here. It's starting to rain. There is some flooding issues here, so we hope we're just going to be on a lookout to make sure that we don't get in any bad trouble with the flooding here. Anyway, we should be at the border soon. I don't even know how to do this. Where do I go? Can I go forward without hitting those things?
Yeah, they'll back up.
Yeah.
Just go to the gate. Look at all the barbed wire. go.
Go over here. All right. And just keep going, or what?
Stop.
Okay.
Sure. Open the window, please.
The back window? This one too? Okay.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye.
All right.
Go this way.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Where do I go? That guy's like a beggar. All right, we are officially in Mexico. As you saw, we went through the border, and now we're in Mexico. So we're headed to to Punta Penasco, and it's also called Rocky Point, and we'll show you what it looks like when we get there. But this is a little bit of what it looks like when you're in Mexico. We're slowing down a little bit because we had a pack of dogs go right by our car here. I think we'll let the last one go through. He's not going.
Oh, this one's going there.
So this is Puerto Penasco. We made it. So this is going to show you a little bit about what it looks like, and we'll show you more when we actually get to the beach. But we're just showing you a little bit of the town here, and take a look around. All right, we're going through this gigantic flood right now, so we're hoping that our car
I don't think this is smart.
doesn't get flooded out. Where's the Y? So we're still in the flood in a different part of it. This is kind of weird to be driving in waters like this, and in our country we probably wouldn't do it, but in this country it seems like it happens all the time because everyone's just doing it and not having a problem. But we're out of it now, it looks like. So, oh, there's a little bit more here. This is a little better. So this is our beach house in Mexico. It's got a guest room here. We put our bikes in here. This is a guest room, so we probably won't use it other than to just store our bikes. And if you come over to this part, it's really nice. So we've got a little kitchen with a stove and refrigerator, little bar up here. We got a dining room table, little living room area for the TV set. And then the outside looks fantastic. This is actually, yes, this is outside. There's an infinity pool there and a hot tub, and then the ocean. And it's just beautiful here. We got a little picnic table out there, a couple of chairs, another picnic table. And then if I come over here, there's Robin. How you doing, Robin? If you come over here, there's actually the master bedroom, which is really a decent size with a nice little desk. It's a little dark in here because I haven't turned the lights on yet. But then there's also the master bathroom. So this is the master bathroom. So this is really, really nice. Nice shower. And there's another bathroom in the hallway, which is great. So I'm just going to come over and show you what else is in here. We got the other bathroom. This is like just the guest bathroom, or bathroom you can use anytime. There's also a washer and dryer in here, so we're definitely going to make use of that. When you're on the road for 4 months, like 3 to 4 months, you definitely need washer and dryers. There's not much in here other than the hot water heater. But all in all, this is like really just a beautiful room with a beautiful view, and we're going to enjoy this for the next 5 days. So now we're outside our place. Just wanted to show you a little bit of the scenery where we'll be staying. So I'm just going to go around. You see the beach there, and we're staying right over there, and it's a very nice place, as you saw the inside already. And we're going to check around, see what's around here, because it's just there's a little more of what we're looking at. And we'll be here for a few days, 5 days or so. And the beach that we're really going to be going is up that way a little bit, because there's a lot of rocks over here that you can't really lay on, but up there a little bit you can go over there. So that's what we're going to be for most of the time when we're on the beach. I doubt you can see it from here, but there's a bunch of pelicans down there and seagulls just hanging out. Pelicans in the water there. So just our dog is a big fan of the beach. She's having a really good time running around and playing in the water. Right, Snickers? You're having a good time? She definitely loves the beach. So here we are, we're at dinner in Puerto Penasco, and this is our first dinner here, and I guess we're just gonna get some shrimp or something, some seafood. Yeah. And we're just gonna enjoy it. We got a beautiful view of the ocean, and we're just enjoying it here. What do you think?
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good.
I'm enjoying this. I just love the sound of the ocean, so I'm gonna let you guys listen to the ocean for a little while. Yeah, and that's where we're staying, up there. We're going to take a little walk down here now that it's the beach today. We're going to take a walk down there. So we're at the beach, and I just want to say I got my book. This is Gary Vaynerchuk, who also has Gary V YouTube channel. This is called Crushing It, and this is how you can learn how to grow on YouTube and other social media, and actually use it to also boost your business and your brand, your personal brand. So I'm really excited to give this one a read, and so thanks you, Gary, for writing this book, and I'm gonna take a look at it. Thanks. One wild thing about this beach is that all of these rocks were underwater just a few hours ago. We're staying up there, you can see Robin, and this really slopes down. I don't know if you can see it, but it really slopes down, and literally these rocks you couldn't even swim out to because the water was way up there. So it was really a nice beach earlier, and now you've got all these rocks, and we're going to look at the rocks closer, because I think there's a lot of wildlife on the rocks. In fact, this is over here. You can see all these little black dots are little live animals. So they're like snail-like animals, and you can see them on that rock too. And so they just kind of hang out, I guess. I'll try to show you a closer look at some of them. And we're going to look a little bit more and see what's around. There's also a pelican just floating around out there. You can see that. It's a beautiful beach.
I'm going to take some of these shells home, but you can see they're actually, found out they're actually moving. So we're going to leave these guys alone, let them do what they do. But it's kind of cool is that they're actually, a lot of these shells have life in them. I'm in Mexico, but I'm still getting the Maryland-Penn State game on TV, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's go Terps! We're going to go grocery shopping. This is Bodega Herrera, and we're going to get cart. They're very colorful here. Now we're going to be heading in. These are really big bottles. The butter, I'm not sure. which one we want to pick. So we're going to take a look at this and try to figure it out. These are cookies. They look really good, but since we're trying to be healthy, we're not going to grab any of these. But, they look good. All right, so we're done with the grocery store. It's over there. We got a few things, some snacks, but we try to be healthy with what we got. But it was interesting to see a store from another country because you know, they carry products that you don't necessarily see in the United States. So it's great to see what other countries have to offer. Anyway, all right, not sure what this is, but it looks like they're having a little carnival here in Mexico. We just thought we'd show it to you. Before we even ordered anything, they brought us some chips and a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna check it out. So this is Mexico nighttime in Mexico, and we're just gonna show you around a little bit. We just ate dinner. It was okay, and we're just gonna show you. We're not gonna go to the showgirl's place, but we're just gonna take a look around and see what's here. So we think this is the place is called the Fish Market. It's got a bunch of really good fish and a bunch of bars and things like that. It's a pretty cool looking place. It has a face of a shark.
No, it's an iguana, the iguana banana.
Yeah, but that's a shark.
But we could get our Cialis and Viagra at this pharmacy if we want. You can get whatever you want at these pharmacies, I think, without prescriptions.
Oh, really?
So there's the Boo Bar up there.
What bar?
Boo
Boo Bar.
There's Lucky's Cantina that we saw on the science one.
Right.
Senior Frog or something like that.
Yeah, Senior Frog.
That was a different one. I don't think that was part of it. That's called Bullfrog.
Oh, Bullfrog.
And then I guess you could buy all kinds of stuff here, which we're not buying any stuff. But this is like Cancun, like downtown Cancun. It used to be all these little shops. Alright, we'll be back if there's anything more. Here's a very colorful place, an octopus. Right here. And then there's the Tequila Bar, T-E-K-I-L-A, Tequila Bar and Restaurant. And there's very fancy places up here. And then let's see what else is going on. Lots of street food vendors all over the town. But I don't think we're going to try them. Although dinner tonight might not have been much better. We'll let you know tomorrow how dinner went tonight. Let's see. They're selling some kind of treats. Pina coladas, clamata, all kinds of good stuff. There's the Tequila Bar. That is hopping. We have a sports bar here, La Katrina. This is a hopping place. We might have to come out tomorrow night. There's one of those fish filled up with cans and stuff. Someone I just saw posted that on Facebook recently, where they collect trash at the beach and put it in a big metal sculpture. There's something going on here, or maybe it's just people. I know it's a band. Let's see if they're playing. They're not playing right now.
now we're relaxing at a place called Sandy Beach. It's really nice. And it goes down that way. We got all sorts of stuff going on. And we're just going to sit out here, read a little bit. I'm going to continue reading my Gary Vaynerchuk book. And Robin's going to do a little work because she can work from anywhere. She is a health coach, so she can work anywhere, and she's going to be doing that. So it's kind of cool. She could be working on this beautiful beach in Mexico.
The water is really coming up there, all around our chairs. We got this high tide, right, Robin?
Yes.
We're getting a little water's coming all around us. I'm sure it'll go back out a little bit, but basically you're sitting in the ocean right now. There's a cabana right here. These are the other cabanas. You can see they're also getting a little splashed. It might be attacked by a banana boat. Our little cabana or area that we had completely flooded out. These are our chairs right here. We have to push them back, and you know we didn't push them back far enough, but we're already impeding our area. We're already outside our area, so we can't push them back anymore. So we're going to wait for the tide to go back out. And then we'll be able to set up camp again. We got a lot of vendors down here. You can see there's a lot of water. Waves a little while ago. Now you can see it's pretty dry, and not only is it dry, it's dried up all the way out there. So the tide, when it comes in fast, and when it goes out fast. And it's pretty amazing how much it changes. Because it's, like I said, an hour ago we were underwater, and now there it is. We've got a lot of dry land. It's pretty wild. Anyway, beautiful day. People are having fun, and just wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little glider plane up there. Just wanted to show you that flying around. Pretty wild. Here's another view of the train on the beach. Looks like it has a Disney theme to it. There it goes. Just wanted to show you a few things. A train going down the beach. There's a band on the beach over there. One thing that's really cool, there's a lot of stuff going on this beach. You can see. The crazy thing is this is where we were earlier when this was underwater. And the water has really gone back that far. So it shows you how the tide has really gone out. It really came in fast. Covered us, and now it's gone all the way out that far, and just in a couple of hours. Pretty amazing. But now there's a tractor on the beach. There's a kid on the tractor. It's kind of interesting. Not sure what that tractor's for. Maybe they're picking up litter or something. But a lot of things on this beach.
So we're leaving the beach. Just wanted to show you a little more of it. It's pretty, a lot of people are out here today, just enjoying the day. And but we need to go and get our dog, get her outside. She's been sitting in the room. But you can see it's a pretty busy beach. But the water, like I said, went way back there. It was way up here earlier. You can see the sand where it changes colors. It was actually way up there. And it receded all the way down there in just like in a couple of hours. It was crazy. Anyway, just wanted to show it to you.
Just wanted to show you what
our place looks like we're walking back to our place, but you can see the sun going down, so you'll probably see a nice sunset. The sky is all lit up. The ocean looks beautiful, and yeah, I'll take this. This is great. Alright, so this concludes week 9 of our trip across the United States from Maryland to California. And so 9 weeks already on the road. It does take a toll, but we've been seeing a lot of great things. We decided to take a little break from the mountains. So, you know, we started this week in Utah, then moved to Arizona and hit Page. We saw Antelope Canyon, which was unbelievable. Saw Lake Powell, we got up on a boat ride, it was fantastic. Then went to Phoenix for the night just as a break to drive to Mexico. So now we're in Puerto and we are just going to spend about 5 days here and just enjoy the beach for a little while, get some downtime. And then well, we don't know where we're going to go after this. So you're just going to have to stay tuned and see week 10 when we put week 10 out. So I will see you next week. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.